All right, there you go.
Yo, 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 what's the dealio? It's your boy, R&B in the place to be. Got my co-host in here, TC from the D, but we like to call him Thomas Croft if you're nasty, ladies. And
Oh
then we got
yeah.
our featured resident guest in the house, Mr. Wordplay Reese at the hood. How y'all feeling tonight?
Oh yeah. I'm ready to
Yeah,
get this on, man. This gonna be a good topic right here, man. We've been getting a lot of feedback from this stuff, mainly from the women, what I'm saying, not understanding what this thing is really talking about. So we're gonna have to kind of break it down for you, what I'm saying, so y'all can understand what this is about.
That we got to break it down for him, huh? That per as usual. Let me make sure. I'm trying to make sure we are good on YouTube.
Yeah, we are. I'm on it.
Oh, I see it. What the hell is doing that? Fuck you, YouTube. What? Fucking me over. There you go. All right. I got it. I wanted to make sure. I want to make sure I can see it on YouTube as well or whatnot. Sorry for the interruption. Go ahead and continue with your intro, brother TC.
Oh, I was done. I was waiting. Go ahead, word, please.
I
We
don't
just
have
gotta break it
anything to
down.
say. I would have said something, but I did say what's the deal though? So
Okay. Well, so we here, and so I'm gonna bring up this post because that's basically what we're gonna be discussing tonight. We going in on this post that we shared, that we felt was pretty credible or whatnot, and basically what this post is talking about is basically it's went viral, of course, or everybody been kind of sharing it. It's probably kind of old, but it just kind of re-brought up a hot subject in our arena of things recently because we shared it, we seen it and liked it and shared it, but it's basically a picture of Michael B. Jordan, right? And then it's a picture also of Lizzo, and it said, with Michael B. Jordan, how society expects men to look. And then over Lizzo, it said what society expects men to accept. I want to know what y'all think about that. I want to know what y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on it? When I shared it, it got some, a little bit of flack, there on TC's page or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. We here to discuss this and dive into it and talk about it. So I want to see what y'all think. I want to know what y'all fellas think about this one. Like do you think that it's a double standard in society nowadays with how men are basically told we have to be or to meet the standards of women versus what they're willing to do to meet our standards? Let's go in.
I think it's full of shit that we're like we are meant to hold up. We got to. It's a standard set against us, but when we have standards, it's like we're not supposed to have them. We're body shaming, and honestly, shit got to stop. It's stupid. I like what I like. I don't like heavy set women. And another thing, like my thing is when we say things like this, if we was to say I don't like a heavy set woman, we get all type of criticism for it. Like, oh well, you ain't all that, you ain't this, you ain't that, you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, I definitely do think double standards do exist nowadays, but it's really bad when it comes in terms of what men have to accept.
And another thing, like right, I get you. I get you on that. It's like so. It's kind of like this. Like I feel like more so people don't use logical thinking because it's hard to use logical thinking. For one, I don't think women logically think that well anyway. That's why I got the mask on today because I'm a monster tonight. Fuck it. I don't think they're logical thinkers
Some a
anyway.
monster tonight.
But you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that they can't do it at all. But what I'm getting at though is they think more with feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, if you ask a woman what she thinks, she's gonna tell you how she feels. So when they see posts and stuff like that, they ultimately go into their feelings and they start thinking, from feelings. They start, especially, let's just be real, especially the fat ones, the big girls. You know what I'm saying? The ones who do look like Lizzo are two burgers away from Lizzo. They take offense and they ultimately get offended and they go in defense mode and they start, going on all types of rants and fussing and all of that different type of shit. And they ain't even take time to look at the post and see what it was really talking about, because I wouldn't say that it was per se downing big women. It's just telling a little bit of reality and truth. And a little bit of reality and truth is that if I see a woman that's 325 and I say, oh, not like, no, I'm good. That's not attractive to me. That's not my type. Somehow I've been made to be vilified and be a bad man, a bad person for saying that and feeling that way, for having feelings, for having something that I like or that I dislike. And it's not like disliking it in a hatred way. It'd be different if you was just walking around like, man, no, can't no fat woman be around me. I can't stand them. I kill her. I kill fat people. I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's what they damn near make it seem like you be on. Everybody has a right to like what they like. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'8" and a half, 237 pounds. I'm not every woman's cup of tea, but I'm a lot of women's coffee. So the thing is that, you know what I'm saying, I live in that and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I understand, me understanding that I'm not every woman's cup of tea, it helps me live in it, because you know what I'm saying, that's fine, because I do well anyway. So is it? I got a question. I want to know, like, for the women that kind of like shoot off and shit, is it because they feel like they lacking something, or is it a lack there? Is it a lack of men in the life? Is it a lack of being able to get men in the bed, so they ultimately kind of get defensive and run into the defense when it comes to these type of subjects? I'm just wondering, because you know what I'm saying. I feel like as grown ass adults, you should be able to deal with knowing that you not everybody's cup of tea. Everybody's not gonna like you. And that's just it. It just is what it is. And unfortunately, when you out of shape and don't have no type of shape to you, like as far as like just let's just be real. When you out here looking like a Lizzo, like, it lessens your chances.
Mm.
Fortunately for you, low down dirty ass niggas will fuck anything. So you know what I'm saying? At some point somebody gonna wanna fuck you, somebody gonna fuck you. But it just ain't gonna be me. And there's other guys out there that feel the same way, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why we gotta be vilified for that? I digress to you fellas.
Absolutely. Well said. Good points you made.
I mean, it is all about preferences. I mean, everybody have preferences. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like, I don't mind big women. To be honest, man, I went, I've dated big women before. I've had intimate relationships with big women. I don't have anything against big women. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's it's not really the size. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's just me. And you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, every man have their own preferences. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to, I mean, if you gotta think about it, there's a lot of freaking men out there that love big women. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is
They absolutely adore big women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, we're not saying that big women ain't winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big women can't, just because you big, you can't find no man. Like, we ain't gonna never say no shit like that, because we know there's a lot of men out there that love big women. You know what I'm saying? Is
Facts.
just don't get on, like, just don't get on the freaking the defensive when big women are being used as an example, like this post. This post, whoever made this post, they just used Lizzo as an example. He was not trying to say that big women, can't get a man, or just, saying, or or downing big women just because they're big. No, he was just using as an example. Because the thing about it, also, he could have used the ugly woman. He could have used a different race and nationality women. His whole thing for that post was not downing Lizzo because she's big. The whole purpose of that post is to show how men are being downplayed. It's showing the double standards.
Mhm.
It's showing that men have to look a certain way. And
Facts.
he just used Michael B. Jordan just for an example. He's not saying that men, he ain't saying that society feels like men, that all men should look like Michael B. Jordan. No, he just used Michael B. Jordan as an example because
Because
that
he's
Michael B.
popular.
Jordan,
He's somebody that a
yeah,
lot of women like,
yeah,
and yeah,
he's a popular person. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously very good looking to a lot of women. He has a chiseled body. He, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And of course, he got status because he's famous. You know what I'm saying? He just used him as an example. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that society feels like men should look this how men should look, and this the status that men should be at. You know what I'm saying? But then he used Lizzo as an example of saying this is how society feels, that society feels basically that men should accept women, you know what I'm saying, like that. Not necessarily saying
right.
accept just big women. We talk about women in general. Basically saying that men should accept women how they are. Like
Mhm.
men is only accepted by how the way they look. They should look a certain way and have a certain status to be accepted by women. But men are expected to accept a woman however she is, no matter how she looks, no matter what her status is, no matter what the fuck she does. We should accept a woman for who she is and where she at. But men, you know what I'm saying? But women should only accept a man for how he looks and his status and what he can do and all this stuff like that. So
Right.
basically, given that example of Michael B. Jordan, they basically saying that every man should be, well fit, look good, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily be famous, but, have some type of status and money, you know what I'm saying? In
Right.
order to be accepted by most women. That's basically what that post was talking about. It's not downplaying women at all. It's not downplaying big women. It's not even talking about women. Period. It's talking about the men. It's not even talking about women. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, y'all see that they use Lizzo, and y'all automatically start jumping into, oh, it ain't not, what you trying to downplay big women? You trying to say big women can't get a man? Like, no, that's not what it's saying.
Right.
We're not saying any of that stuff, and that's not what it's saying. We're not saying big women can't get freaking men, because there's a lot of men, like I said earlier, there's a lot of men that love big women. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt, dealt with big women before. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I love big women, but you know what I'm saying, I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate against big women. But I'm just saying, like, dude, it had nothing. That post has nothing to do with big women. It was all to do with the way how men are being downplayed.
So hold on, would y'all, quick question? Would you say somebody who doesn't prefer to deal with big women at all, as far as sexually or relationships and stuff like that? Would you say that they discriminate? Or do they just have a discernment of what they choose and choose not to fuck with?
I'm not really gonna say this a discrimination type deal. I mean, like I said, everybody got preferences, and if your preference
Yeah.
is, you don't want to date big women, you know what I'm saying, then that's fine. That's your preference. But it turns into a discrimination when you start making it seem like you're bashing big women for the reason why you prefer not to mess with them. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking trash about them. You know what I'm saying? Like and downing them. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your reasoning for not dating big women is because you just you would rather
Don't like big women?
yeah, just don't like like bigger women. You know what I'm saying? You would rather have somebody fit whatever, and you say it in a respectful way. Then that's okay. That's your preference. But if you just start like just trash talking and downplaying them, oh yeah, I don't like them fat bitches, man. I can't do no fat. I can't just see myself in the bed with a one with all the rolls and stuff like that. Now that right there, that's a little too overboard. All right, that's a little too
Yeah.
overboard. Now you discriminate. Now at that point, you bashing them, you discriminating. Like that's over the board. All you gotta say is I just don't like big women because I like my women fit. You know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. That's fine.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's when it kind of turns into, discriminating against them when you start actually bashing them and talking shit about them for the reason why you don't like them.
We kind of so we gonna let wordplay get in here and shit. I know we've been kind of talking and talking and talking.
I said what I had to say about it, honestly. It's just, well, I could add something. I could add a little story to this as well. Um, This crazy part is that whenever you have a like I said before, when you have a type, when you have something that you go for, because
Mhm.
you bash for it. Oh, why don't you date fat women? Or what's wrong with fat women? Kind of like the light skin, dark skin thing. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but like when you speak on when you happen to like a light skinned woman, I've been around a lot of dark skinned women that'd be like, you only like her because she light skinned. We got to get the fuck out.
Mhm.
Don't worry about what I like. What I like is what I like. It don't have nothing to do with you. Like you got a certain preference of dudes that you like to talk to, and that's what you talk to. Like, don't get offended because I don't want to talk to somebody and I have standards. Oh, you have some audacity to have standards, man. Fuck you. Yes, I do have some audacity to have standards, just like you do. So
Right.
I just personally think that y'all need to get y'all shit together. Like when
Right.
it on us, y'all so easy to say we need to get our shit together. You feel me? Get y'all shit together. And I'm talking about the people who's quick to say you shouldn't have a type, but meanwhile you got a fucking whole type that you got. You feel me? And then a lot of women or a lot of people in general, they like to sound politically correct. I don't give a fuck about sounding politically correct. Just be honest with you. I like what the fuck I like, and I'm going for what the fuck I like. I deserve the best in life. Don't you? I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We all do. But see, all right, look, so going back to what I'm saying, women, taking this well out of proportion. I mean, I gotta like I received a message from a woman speaking on this topic. Uh I received a message. I received a message like, so I'm gonna read some of what she said. I'm not gonna read everything, but I'm just gonna read some of what she said. Um I kind of wish she was actually in here because it's yeah. So basically she was just saying, she was like, wow, I believe every man who can show a black woman she can trust him as a leader. It's on something, from another post, but she's kind of defending, on the defense mode as far as like it was on a post about the black man going with white women. All right. So she was kind of defending that. But then now on this one, on this subject, she said at the end of the day, men who they want to marry, and most of the time they choose what their homeboy is going to like. Damn dog, that's like be like, damn dog, that's you, instead of a person who's had his back the whole time. And it may just be like a mirror face in each other. And men only see what women are doing. Women only see what men are doing, and nobody's looking and checking themselves. But I do see a lot of men shame really good women to the side because they're plus size. I mean,
Hmm.
even women who help build guys up and a plus size getting cheated on and all kind of stuff, and then making her feel stupid for helping them out.
Can
That sounds like some personal story shit she said. Go
right.
ahead.
Let
I
me
was
ask
saying the
this.
same thing.
First of all, sorry to hear that, but beat it. Because if you want to get your facts together, women have always been the one who criticize far more than men. Like, you feel me? They always do that. So it's like you can't say men are this, that, and the third, or they always choose. First of all, women are super fucking promiscuous. They gonna always go for the best option. And even if they have a great man right in front of them, they don't want him. Like we did the McDonald's test. We did the test, and although some women will pop up and try to sound politically correct, but you wouldn't date no man that work at McDonald's, would you? You want a man that don't work at Mickey D's. You want a man that's in the head role of something, that's making more money, probably have a degree. And if you don't have a degree, you want a man who's ambitious and that works to become a far better man. And he has to progress. You have to see progression, right? So
Yes.
you wouldn't just date no nigga at McDonald's versus a man would go date a woman at McDonald's. A successful, high earning man would date a woman who works at Mickey D's. Wouldn't be the same way with women. Women, they up, not down. So please, let's I don't even know what to say right now, but because it's like it's weird. Like, how do y'all see it like that? I've had numerous conversations with people about the same exact thing. Women. And they say that men are the reason why such and such and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to just say this. Know your facts. It didn't start with men, it started with women. Women are very critical. They always.
A lot of things, not to interject, but a lot of things do start with men. We can kind of we can kind of get into that subject, you know what I'm saying, and we can actually, agree that yes, a lot of things, not everything, but a lot of things do start with the men, you know what I'm saying? But instead of, women changing it, trying to help change it, they egg it on and use this as a defense mechanism every time to try to downplay men. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick,
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is.
just to add, when I say the women started, what I'm talking about is from the beginning of time, even with animals, men will be unfortunate. The woman would have to choose the best mate that she deems the best, although it could be the best mate right in front of her. It's other things that you have to have, and it's you have to meet the criteria in order for her to take you somewhat serious, right? So that's what I mean about that. It started with women. It's the natural evolution.
Yeah. Well, we can kind of we can kind of transition into that conversation, I guess a little bit later. But as far as like the subject goes, um, yeah. So all that post is trying to say is talking about men, and how men are being downplayed. Because there was a comment on there from my sister, and she literally said that, oh, so you trying to say that big women can't get good looking men.
Never said.
Uh, my sister, she commented on there, and I did share this live to her, so maybe she might come in, maybe she won't, I don't know, but uh, yeah. So I had to kind of, I think I did comment on that. I believe I did. But no, sis, it's not even that post is not saying that big women can't get good looking men. It's not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like we were saying, like I was explaining earlier, is it's not even talking about big women at all. I mean, a lot of big women, hell, even ugly ass women can get some good looking men. There's a lot of it's a lot of good looking women with ugly ass men.
That
You know
proves
what
my
I'm
Cause
point.
niggas,
saying?
cause niggas will fuck anything for the most part.
That also proves my
That
point.
and that, it look.
Stay down.
I was about to say niggas will fuck anything for the most part, and that's probably another reason why when they run into a dude who has more of a care about what he want to fuck with, it's unusual to them, so they become offended by it. What do
Mm-hmm.
you mean you want to fuck because I'm fat? Niggas fuck anything. Well, I'm not that nigga. I'm not that
Yeah.
nigga that to fuck anything or that want to fuck anything. Or maybe you just might not be the anything that I want to fuck. It might be a different anything that I want.
Yeah,
Hey,
it gets. Go ahead.
I'm about to ask you if you got that comment from the post earlier that I had asked you to screenshot.
Yeah, I did. Let me go to it.
That was she was in here watching too. Dr. Elise Freeman.
Gone.
Yeah, I got it
I'm
right
not
here.
sure.
You want me to read it out?
Yeah,
Is she still here?
I believe
Um,
so. I'm
yeah,
not
she is.
sure.
She is, because she just commented on here
Yeah,
saying,
my
"Wow."
damn thigh itching.
All right, so Dr. Sonia, we're gonna read the comment that you posted, the last comment you posted on the page. She just commented. She said, "I'm here." Okay, so we're gonna read the last comment you shared, because R&B, he said he got a he got something to say
I
about it.
got a
So
take for it.
he got a take for it. So Dr. Sonia Elise Freeman, she commented, her last comment was, "Not at all. I received a post as men are expected to look like Michael B. Jordan by women, and men are expected to accept Lizzo looking women. I believe I got it right. This is why I spoke on both sides, and looks are both very superficial qualities to get stuck on, because at the end of the life at the end of a lifetime together, both fade. LOL. Then what do you have at 80 or 90 years old if blessed to live that long? You have only your hearts." This is where she commented. So Ryan, go
So
ahead and
so
yeah.
so what I would have to say to that is that, which we kind of hit on it a little bit earlier. I feel like there's some valid points in there. I do feel like there are things that she's right about, but I also feel like there are things that you have to dive deeper into. Can looks be superficial? Yes, they can be. But do they matter a hell of a lot? Yes, they do. I'm 36 years old. I'm not worried about some shit when I'm 80, 90 years old, if I make it to be that old. By the time I get that old, I really ain't worried about that because I probably won't even, be functioning at all body and if I'm that old or whatever. But all I'm saying is that we worried about right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like to kind of run to that defense sometime, I feel like, but like, oh, it's superficial. And what about what you gonna have to hold on to when them looks fade away? The looks ain't faded away, so I'm not worried about when the looks fade away. By the time the looks fade away, we'd be at an age where we ain't worried about the looks fading away because we'd have had a long love with each other. But right now, we living for the right now. And in the present time, the looks gotta be, what you want them to be. You can't force yourself to be attracted to somebody just because you worried about 50 years down the line if they'd be the type of person you can still love. You can find what you want and what you you know what I'm saying. I don't believe that you can't find love in what you truly like or want. You know what I'm saying? It's all about discernment and all of these different things for sure. But you can find what you like and what you truly want. You can. It's possible. It's possible. If it's a guy out there and he likes women that go to the gym and have gym fit bodies, perfect curves all around, he can find a woman that has, the qualities that he's looking for, that has that shape and that beauty as well. He can. It might be he might have to do some work to find her, but hey, that's what life is. We all got to put the work in. So all I'm saying is I'm not worried about 50 years from now. I'm worried about what's going to be attractive to me now while I still am functioning under attraction. Because of why I am still thinking about, what I'm saying, if she looks the way I want her to look in order for me to be attractive. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said at the end of the day, she's hitting on a little something with that, but you have to realize that it's 2024 and I'm 36. Like people in our age bracket, younger, maybe even a little older, when you looking for somebody that you want to date or what you like physically in a person, you're not thinking about 40, 50 years down the line. You just not. And that's just how I see it, man.
I I want to say also that like you said, you had some valid points. In reality, I would have to agree with it. Say that in reality, looks don't matter. But no, here's the thing. Like what he was saying, nobody gives a fuck about that. You could say looks don't matter, but at the same time, when you saying that, it matters to your flesh, though. It don't matter to your soul,
Hmm.
it matters to your flesh. And I guarantee you, Doctor, forget your name, but no disrespect by saying that. But I guarantee by you saying it don't matter, it do matter to you. Because you ain't just with anybody. You're not just with a guy who just look like just them anything like a very unattractive man. You're not with that. So please miss us with the politically correct shit. Because those same women that say, oh, looks don't matter at all. We have to work on our conversation skills. You ditch the nigga that don't look like shit for a nigga that look like something. Come on now. I've seen very unattractive women do it to very attractive women do it. They all say the same shit, but then you can't listen to what the fuck they be saying. And it's unfortunate. I've learned that I cannot listen and believe what a woman is saying. I have to pay attention to what the fuck she's doing. So if you're saying an unattractive man, well,
100% facts.
if you're saying that, oh, well, looks don't matter, but you are constantly going for motherfuckers who look like something, and you don't go for people who don't look like shit, right? What society deems as something, then fuck what you saying. It's all about what you're doing. So stop it.
I mean, my take on it is like this. Like, I mean, I agree with both of y'all, you know what I'm saying, on that matter. Um, I think it's more when, you know, when women and even men say that that looks don't matter. I think it's not necessarily as far as like facial features. It's more on like, you know, um like what
It's
they
all of that.
it's more
It's body, it's facial.
yeah,
Looks is body, facial.
yeah, it
That's what
looks his
looks
body.
are.
Yeah, it looks his body and facial like thing. But you know, and you know what they wear. You know, like y'all said, the clothes they wear. Now they can as far as like, you know what I'm saying, like they talking about, you know, yeah, you know, looks don't matter, but then they still would, you know what I'm saying, would have some type they need to have some type of attraction. You know what I'm saying? It's more about what they wear. Like they can be ugly as fuck in the face, but if they dress smoothly, you know what I'm saying, they got, you know, a nice aura as far as like, you know, nice clothes on, and you know, they not looking straight up bummy, they smell good and shit like that. They can still be physically attracted that way also. Excuse me. They can still be physically attracted that way, even though they butt as hell ugly. Um, so I can kind of say that it's looks looks don't matter, but only when it comes down to facial looks, not necessarily all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you're not, cause
That don't make
ain't
no
none of us,
sense.
huh? It does make sense
That
because
don't make no sense.
it does. Because think about this. Think about this. Okay, with me, I'm not gonna sit up here and give my time and even try to get to know somebody, a woman, if she's not, she can be ugly as fuck, but if she like fucking, you know, if the way how she dress and presents herself is terrible too, like if she a straight up bum or she look dusty as hell, then hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna talk, because the same thing with a
But hold
dude.
on, but hold on. But
If a dude look dusty as
what if
fuck,
she has a beautiful spirit? What if she talks to you nice? What if she talks life into you? What if she irons your clothes and lays them out for you for work? Makes sure you have a lunch for work. Makes you have a light breakfast before you leave. Make sure you had dinner when you come home. But she dusty than a motherfucker.
man, ain't that what I was just saying? It's
No,
for
but
So
people,
you
for
so
people.
you
No,
contradicting yourself
no,
then.
I'm not. because I just look. I was saying for the people who saying that looks don't matter, it's more facial. Not I said it's more facial, not overall. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, looks will matter because it's a
bro.
it's a part of a physical attraction. But the thing about
Looks
it
is
is,
not just a facial thing, though.
I listen. That's what I'm saying. When I'm saying that, when look, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is for the people who saying that looks don't matter, they're talking. You know what I'm saying? It's more overall. It's not just facial. You know what I'm saying? Now you got some people that do, you know, talk about just facial and facial only, but they gonna need to understand that looks ain't just facial. So if a person is talking about, oh yeah, looks don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I would say ask them what part of looks are you talking about overall look or are you talking about just facial? Because some of them might be just talking about just facial, others is talking about overall looks because overall
Okay,
looks is not
I get
just
what you
facial.
mean now.
Yeah, overall
Yeah,
looks is just not
I
just
get what you
facial, it's
mean now.
everything.
I get what you're
So it's
saying.
like, yeah, so it's like you have to really dive deep in. You got to ask them, okay, what do you mean by looks don't matter? Like, are you just talking about just facial or are you talking about overall? Because if you just talking about facial, then what I'm saying, you need to understand that looks ain't just all about face. Because a motherfucker can look ugly as fuck, but if they dress nice as hell, they smell good, they present themselves, what I'm saying, in a respectful manner, you will you will get eventually you will be physically attracted to them just because of the way how they look and they smell and stuff. Even though they may not be all that good looking in the face, but they still a very presentable person. Now,
Yeah.
if they coming up to you dusty as fuck with holes in their clothes and what I'm saying, nappy ass hair and what I'm saying, breasts probably smelling, they probably just stinking like a motherfucker, you ain't gonna talk to that motherfucker. You know damn well you ain't even gonna even give your time to that motherfucker to even try to get to know them because they ain't even presenting themselves well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So looks do play a
Not
part in that. You know what I'm
it,
saying?
it
But
not.
like with me, like with me, I don't care. I truly don't care if a chick is ugly in the face, as long as she is presentable everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like nice clothes, it ain't got to be expensive.
Damn,
Nice clothes.
my
She,
head
what I'm
seems
saying, she smell good as fuck. She, what I'm saying, what I'm saying, she actually is, have some type of intelligence to her. We can actually have a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She ain't stinking. I'll talk to her. I'll give her the time. I'll get to know her and see what's going on with her because she actually could be a very what I'm saying, decent woman, a woman that I probably might need, but she
Very
just butt
noble.
ugly and it's okay. That's only just part of the looks. That's not the overall looks.
Can I ask you a question?
I
If
don't. I
let's
don't.
say you let's say
Go
you
ahead.
let's say you dating her, right? And she asks you, babe, am I ugly? And she's like, be very transparent with me. You tell me the truth. Would you tell her that she's ugly, but she got a beautiful spirit and she keep herself upright?
See that right there? To be totally,
Mm-hmm.
totally honest, to be totally
Mm-hmm.
honest, you know what I'm saying? It depends.
No, I ain't know it
It
depends.
depends.
Ain't
No,
no
it
depends.
does. For me, to me, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for y'all. I'm speaking for myself. Now, y'all would probably be straight up out in the open. That's fine. But
Nah,
for me, it depends. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'm not trying to be like, just straight up like disrespectful with the shit. I mean, I know you can say shit without being disrespectful. I get it. But I don't know if I could bring it to myself, depending on the type of woman she is, like depending on how she presents herself. I don't know if I could find it in my heart to literally just tell her, yeah, you ugly, but you got all this. I don't know if I could do that, even though I should. I'm not saying that I shouldn't do that. I
So
should,
you. So
but
what you mean is
make it
what
respectful.
you
But
really
I just
saying
can't
is you
find
would be
it.
fake.
And not necessarily. I guess it's saving feelings. I guess, which is something I shouldn't be doing. But
Saving
it's
feelings is
just
being fake.
not necessarily, man. Because it's like
And in
if
this
you
situation,
okay,
is
but see if
most
you
definitely.
but see if you but see but think about this though. Think about this. What if you don't know how to say it respectfully? What if you don't know how to say what you want to say respectfully, where it won't
It's no way you
piss
can
them off?
respectfully tell somebody they ugly. There's no way you
It
can
it
tell a
is. You
female.
just gotta
There's
find a
no
way to
way
do
a
it.
female will ask you, is she ugly? Be honest with her and you tell her yes, and she doesn't get upset about it. You a goofy if you think so.
That's just a setup.
Hey, hey, I mean, hey, not all women are the same. You'll be highly surprised that you can literally
I
tell a
don't
woman that she's
I
ugly or
don't I
fat.
don't I don't deem
The
all
same thing
women to
like you telling a
be the
woman she
same.
fat.
Hold on. I don't deem all women to be the same, but I do know that they have a lot of like qualities, and emotional is the number one. it, I, that why you think men have said for years they lie to they women about certain shit because they know that they don't know how to take it. They'll tell you they do, but then they can't deal with that shit and they break down, and now they want you to deal with this breakdown with them.
That's the setup.
See,
It's a setup.
see, all right, we got to see the Sonya said. She said it's being respectful. You don't have to be blunt to tell somebody you're ugly, and that's what I was trying to say too.
Nobody said be
Now,
blunt.
like I
Nobody
said,
said be
like I
blunt.
said, I should just come out and say it, not necessarily be like blunt as fuck, but let's say tell them yeah they ugly to me.
What I'm saying is
But
being
I'm not.
honest.
I just can't. I don't. I wouldn't know what words to find. It would, saying to make it not
And that's why
disrespectful.
because there is none. And that's why
Oh, I will
you
always try
have
to
to
find a
know that,
way.
that the world is aligned to know this world know what you like. The world not gonna send you somebody that you deem to be but ugly but treat you the way you need to be treated. That's an asinine thought process, man. We going far fetched and way outside the lines when we start putting together shit like that. It's not going they may not be the world may send you someone who you might not definitely might necessarily deem to be like a 10 or a 20, you know what I'm saying? But it the damn show serve you with a good 6 to 8 that treat you good and treat you right.
And a lot of women,
World ain't gonna send you no one that you what you deem as a one, and but she got all these other great qualities that like that don't happen, bro. That's not how life
a lot
works.
of,
I don't know those
Man, you can't.
stories.
You definitely can't say that. You can't
a
say
I
lot of,
that
don't know
because you
those
don't know
stories.
everybody.
I don't know those stories.
a lot of people
I
don't.
do.
They just
That's why I
have.
said you can't say that. Just because you don't know
So
it
so
doesn't mean it
you
doesn't
so
happen.
so 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 you know stories right now of people who done told you like yeah man she butt ugly man but she just treat me right. I never thought I'd fall in love with her but she just
It's
treat me right. She ugly than a motherfucker though.
it's yeah that once only had once, but then I also have experience too with an ugly chick that was butt as hell ugly. But matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one even. I'm gonna be even better. One of my last girlfriends, ugly. I ain't gonna lie, she was ugly. I mean, I ain't never told her that, but yeah, she was ugly. But she was literally the best relationship I've ever fucking had. She was a woman. She did everything that a woman is definitely supposed to do. She was ugly as hell. But you know what I'm saying? But she was the best relationship I ever had. The only reason why we broke up is because I moved away. And she had just started school and she just started a job. So I didn't want to take her away from that.
Now
That's the
you do
only
know
reason
that
why
if
we
she
broke
fuck
up.
around and see this, she gonna know you talking about her when you give those type of details.
That's if she even. I mean, we friends on Facebook, so I don't know if she watches. She ain't in here right now, but she might watch it. She might not. But hey, it is what it is.
Undertaker, you had the Undertaker sound.
I
Doom.
ain't saying no names. Listen, but I ain't saying no names, so she probably won't even know I'm really even talking to her, talking about her.
She gonna know for sure.
It's not like I only had a few girlfriends in my lifetime. I mean, I wouldn't say I had plenty, but
But you
I say
gave
overall I had
detail, you
about at least
gave
about seven
in-depth
or eight.
detail. You gave enough in-depth detail for her to watch this shit and be like, this nigga talking about me.
No, I didn't. No, I
How many
didn't.
girlfriends did you truly move away from and or you know what I'm saying they was about to start school and like all of it. Like come on man. That's some in-depth detail, but you know,
So all
Let's
right,
get back on topic.
So Malcolm, he commented on he watching from YouTube. He said, I'm 41. I go for personality, but I do want somebody who look like something. Not a model, but not busted either.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's basically what I was saying too.
A lot
That's
of people,
basically what I was saying.
I met a lot of women who's really not like their face is not a 10, but they don't be really ugly. They have to just like put more into themselves, like just like niggas adopt a skincare routine, whatever skincare they have. Like I've met some women in life, not dating wise, but I've met them. I've like crossed paths with them. They really be like busted, and the reason they be busted is because they don't put into themselves. Real talk, they don't pour into themselves. They don't get their nails done. I mean, not saying it's a required, but I mean, I like my woman to have her nails done, but have her, they don't keep themselves up like hygiene wise, like
Yeah, a woman should keep herself up.
right
A woman
there.
should definitely do all of those types of things.
Facts. Looks like her clothing wise, it ain't got to be nothing really expensive. Just put something
Hmm.
on that looks nice. Sometimes when you don't put into yourself, when you don't pour into yourself, it shows that you don't give a shit about yourself. That's why I don't be getting people when they be like, I don't care about none of those things. Yeah, okay, cool. You don't have to care about it, but go look nice when it's time to look nice, though. Like women
Right.
don't, some of them don't be having their hair done. They be fucked up looking, going places
Yeah.
are
And
not.
and and that
They should be
yeah,
looking like
and
pies right now, man.
that's another thing too. Like those would be the same. Them be a lot of the ones you get the flashback from and shit with these type of subjects and shit. Like man, I be out in public, bro. I be out in public. It don't it's come on. Like stop with this shit. You heifers walking around here with your fucking bellies and shit hanging out. You wearing belly button top t-shirts and shit with all this belly, big belly, like big belly, not some shit that you like, man, she's smooth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking disgusting looking. They wear these motherfucking super duper ass tights that either suck their ass all the way in or they ain't got no ass at all. It, the
Then
hair
it
ain't
be
done, flip flops on and shit. Like the way some of these motherfuckers carry themselves.
100-degree weather,
So
and this
some of y'all motherfuckers be wearing shit that y'all know y'all ain't got no business motherfucking wearing. You deserve a fucking citation for wearing that shit out with that fucking body. And then niggas supposed to sit up and just accept that shit and we vilified for speaking up against it. But yeah, y'all want every nigga to be Michael B. Jordan or a fucking Migo or a Chris Brown or some shit. Man, fuck out of here with these motherfucker these dumbass
expectation.
man.
And then like it get funky under there because it's like 100-degree weather, and it's like y'all got all those layers on to like keep the fat sucked in like this, and then it gets like really, it's like really bad in it. And here's how I know is because I've like I don't know if y'all ever noticed when a big like I fuck it when a big person sit down and then when they get up, like you smell the seat. Like you're not doing like this, but you actually smell the smell radiating off the seat. And it's like, like you stink. The same way me. I don't give a fuck, bro. If I'm stinking, people gonna tell me, bro, you stink, nigga. They gonna make sure I know that I stink, and they gonna make me feel bad about it. So if you, especially a woman, y'all have to really stay on top of your shit for real. Like for real. I think women should be way more
I don't think motherfuckers should try to make nobody feel bad about anything.
true.
It's just motherfucker being able to express things and people being able to have accountability to be like, man, you know what, you right. Or you girl, you know what, you right. Or whoever telling you, you know what I'm saying? And we see that within our community with our women a lot. Like they don't be wanting to have that accountability. Like you look foul. You know you look foul. But you don't want nobody to tell you look foul.
Gonna lie to you though. I have met some chubby women who are very attractive and they don't stink. So that just
I
goes
have too.
exactly. That just goes to show that a lot of this don't fit everybody, but a lot
Yeah,
of
this don't fit everybody.
right, So don't be the one that's like, I'm big and I don't. We're not talking about you. Excuse yourself. We're talking about the people who it apply to. Man,
We
make
talking
sure
about the
you
nasties.
right. Stay on top of your hygiene. Stay fucking go to the gym, bro. Ain't no reason. Like I'm gonna just say this now. I'm skinny and I caught all type of hell for being skinny. So I'm putting on muscle now. You heard me? It ain't there yet 100%. But the thing is that I've been criticized so many areas in my life that I'm like, I gotta fix this. Not because the people criticize me, but because I know it's an issue. You feel me? You can't be going up to nobody. That's why I got braces. That's why I got these other different things going on. So I am upgrading and fixing myself. I don't look to people like, well, she's supposed to like me when my teeth is like this. Fuck that. Because the reality is not that. It's I gotta work on that. All the shit you can fix that shit and stop looking for people to try to get with your lazy ass. Get the work. Fix that shit, bro. Just like you coming and shit with issues, mental issues. Fix it. It take work. It's hard. It is what it is. It's life. Fix it though. I'll be damned if I'm going through the transformation. I'm working, spending money on braces, going to the gym, spending on memberships, and I'm gonna get with somebody who's a lackluster, slacky ass motherfucker. Fuck that. Cause you wouldn't get with me if I was a lackluster. If I ain't have ambition, if I was fat as shit and didn't keep my hygiene up, beat it. So I'm not trying to hear nobody talking.
And this another thing too. TC, we can't hear you.
My bad. I had it on mute. My bad. No, I was about to get to this. I wanted to get to this question.
Go
So
ahead, go
Dr.
ahead, go
Sonia,
ahead.
so Dr. Sonia had a question. She said, "What if you meet someone?" She said, "What if you meet someone and then they have their face burned and become ugly? Do you still stay or leave because she is now ugly?" But I would now, me personally, I wouldn't call that being ugly
We have
because
Not we chatting Sablantics and shit. Y'all find every way to not we chatting Sablantics.
listen,
Burned ain't fat.
listen, and also let's go back a little bit. Listen, I have rapport built up with this person. I'm in a relationship with this person. I'm pretty sure it's been a long time. So therefore, like even if it's been like a year or some months, if I've built up some months with this person, 6, 7 months, because shit don't last that long. If I built up this rapport and they have a freak accident, yeah, if this person I look to stay with the rest of my life, sure, I stay with her.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but that's different when you talking about if a person, if their face is already burned and they trying to come to you and approach you. And I'm not saying, look, it's just not my cup of tea. You feel me? It's just not mine. Just like if my face is burnt, damn near almost it. No, I'm talking shit. Just like if my face is burnt and I try to go approach somebody, my chances gonna be lessened. It's not gonna be increased because oh his face was burned, so let's increase and let's give him some pussy. And that's pity pussy. I don't even want it. You feel me? So I said that to say it's not, you can't force this shit on everybody.
I wouldn't say it's like, I mean, I would say like this. Me personally, I wouldn't call somebody who was like burned or you know the other people who like skin is like the black and white mixed together like like that.
Villalago.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't call those people. I wouldn't call those people ugly because I mean it's a health thing. Like you know what I'm saying, they got burnt. They got burnt. Ain't nothing like, you know, whether it was intentional
Yeah, we
or
ain't
by
calling
mistake, it doesn't matter. They was burnt, so it's like you can't like seriously like really like discriminate against them or really, you know, shut them out just because
I don't
of
have to
that.
date them though.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't like depending on you. Depending on you, I'm speaking for myself. Myself, I wouldn't discriminate. I would still talk to them, and I wouldn't think of them as being ugly because of that. Now, like you know,
Man, like Kate
I can't
just said,
speak. I
it's a
can't. I
lot of
can't
different
speak for every.
convos being had. We talking about mo. That's what I'm saying. When we chatting Sablantics now. Listen, like that ain't somebody getting burned ain't got nothing to do with men not that's not attracted to fat women that don't want nothing to do with a fat woman. That don't have nothing to do with it.
I mean, to be
It's
honest,
how,
the post doesn't even have anything to
Who
do
said
about men not
who?
wanting fat
Because
women.
who said being fat was ugly? Because she said it's an example of ugly. Who said being fat was ugly?
we just said, we
Or
messed
having a little bit? Yeah, I know beautiful big women, just not
Hey,
my cup
Kay
of
said, let
tea.
him jump in.
Come on, Kay, get on
It's
in.
email. Go to your email, my brother.
Cena, get out of there. Excuse me.
Yeah, Sonya, it's a standard issue. Like everybody's different. Everybody, has a different, um, preferences. Basically, everybody got their own preferences. Everybody got
Exactly.
a
And
different.
that's why we all got to stop being offended by other people's preferences. Like I just said earlier, I know I'm not every woman's cup of tea, but I'm a lot of women's coffee.
Yeah, I know I'm not every woman's
And
cup of
that
tea
I'm
either.
fine with
You
that.
know,
I'm fine with that. It'd
she
be
said we
different if
she
a
said we
motherfucker
never
out here.
stated fat was ugly. I mean, yeah, I mean, of course we never stated that. I don't know.
There are certain levels of fat that is ugly. Yes, it is.
Like if you this like
Mm,
In my opinion.
so if you
In
like
my
this big,
opinion.
do you see that? My thing can't even keep up with it. My screen, look, if you this big and you like you keep that's too big and you 5'7", 5'4", and you like really, really, really big, that's too big. I mean, just go to the gym. That's it. Like I could be your workout coach. I could be your trainer. Not you. I'm not saying because I don't even know how she looked. For I didn't. I'm not even looking at the comment section. I'm just saying I've met people who were extremely obese. It's not healthy, but they say you don't want to talk to me, but you skinny though, and you about dark as hell. You should want to talk to me. Like what the fuck does that even mean?
a woman actually
Right.
said that to you?
Huh?
A woman actually said that to you?
Yeah, years ago, bro. It's like, oh, you skinny.
Hell no.
Any nigga supposed to like big women. Plus, you dark as hell, so you're not getting out. Like, okay, you think
See what it was is she got offended and she started judging how she tried to portray you look because she was offended that you wouldn't. It was almost like she thought you was less than her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
She thought you was less than her. She like, ain't no way he ain't supposed to like me. He a bum. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah.
ugly. Like that's crazy, bro.
And
That's crazy.
y'all know I'm not no evil. Remember, I be sharing shit with you. Y'all know I'm not no fucked up nigga. I don't be like, bitch, you fat. I don't do shit like that. I just be like, no, I actually like uplifting people. But there's no way around it. If I was fucking big, y'all gonna let me know that I'm big, bro.
Yeah, I'm not rude about it either, to be honest. But I ain't gonna lie, on dating apps, there have been a couple matches where I just had to hit them back with the nah and then block them. NAH, nah, nah.
Yeah, I have to. I ain't hit him with the nah, but I just kind of just like deleted the shit.
Nah.
Like, I didn't I ain't hit him with a nah. I didn't get at him like that, but because I've been having like some grandmas hit me up. I'm like, man, like you lady, you was too old for me. Like you too old for me. Like she damn near 60. I'm like, yeah, you too old for me. Like what the hell? What can we be other than just cool? Like I can't do nothing with you.
Shit,
What's
she
up?
been put
What's up,
something on
Olivia?
you.
I mean Ovita. I said Olivia.
What's up, Ovita?
Stop it.
We
But
gonna
we are welcoming.
let
Yo,
me
yeah, go ahead.
Go
ask
sit
him for
down.
unmute real quick as we welcome in another feature resident, brother K. We like to call him Cariel if you're nasty, ladies.
What's going on? What's going on? What's good evening, brothers. What's going on, man? I just
Man,
want to
go
jump
ahead.
in. Can y'all hear? Can y'all
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, yeah. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can
Go
hear
ahead,
you.
Yeah,
chime
yeah,
in. Play. Go ahead and
yeah,
chime
man.
in, man.
I just wanted to come
No,
in
I
and
can't hear
introduce
him.
my. I can hear you. Y'all can hear me.
I can't hear you.
Yeah,
I
I
can.
hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh, you said.
Ass
I can hear
motherfucker, man.
Look, man. I feel like it's like three or four different conversations being had here, man, and it's
they fell into they
and
fell
it's
into
kind
the
of hard to keep up.
Sablantes.
Yeah, yeah. So it's So to touch on the post itself, so I agree with the post, man. I do think I think in society, men got to fit a mold. You got to make a certain type of money. You got to look a certain type of way. You got to have a certain type of status. You got to come equipped. You got to come batteries and already all parts assembled. Meanwhile, a woman is expected to be accepted as is. It don't matter how many kids she got. It don't matter if she ain't making no money, if she ain't got no job, if she living with her mama. None of that shit, it matters. We supposed to accept them how they come. And that's a huge double standard. That's a huge problem. So I agree with that. Anybody arguing against that, man, is just they blind or they just choosing to play devil's advocate. So that's just my part on that shit. As far as preferences go, I feel like everybody should have a preference. Everybody got their preferences, but it's subjective, right? I think when a lot of people hear ugly or fat, they thinking, you know what I'm saying, everybody got a vision in their mind of what that should look like, but that ain't that's not true, right? Because what's ugly to me may not be ugly to you, or this female may look like she whatever, but to me she may be bad. So it's all subjective, and everybody should have their preferences. If you don't like chicks that's fat, again, that's subjective. Because what's fat to you? Is it 30% body fat, 20% body fat? Is it a chick that's, you know what I'm saying, 5'5", 90, or is that 190 still look the same when the chick is 5'8"? You know what I'm saying? So all that shit is subjective. Because what one person may like ain't the same with the next person like. And even if you say you can line one person up and 5 different motherfuckers gonna say she either ugly or she cute, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing wrong with saying I don't like ugly chicks or I don't like fat chicks, because whatever that shit is in your mind is what's in your mind. That shit, somebody you may thinking, oh, I don't like fat chicks, and the chick may be thinking, well, damn, he must not like me. But in his mind, no, you ain't even fat. So that shit don't even make no sense. Motherfuckers should be able to have whatever type of preferences you have, because women got preferences. They don't give a goddamn what a nigga how his feelings feel. They don't give a fuck about letting them down easy. None of that shit. They gonna tell them facts like this, nigga, you don't fit my mold. You don't fit what I like. That shit. That's that.
Or
gotta
they'll
be tall.
play games and they'll just lie to you.
Facts.
They'll string you on, you know what I'm saying? They'll
String a
string
nigga
you
along.
on, knowing all
Facts.
along that, you know what I'm saying, you fit none of their preference or whatever.
Facts. Now,
Because you know, women, just a sidebar real quick, women more so subject to use a motherfucker. So they you know what I'm saying, if they see you interested and they can get something out of it, they'll get something out of it if they
don't like
real
you
quick
at
if they
all.
feel like
Ain't
they can.
interested in you at all, but they feel like
Yeah.
it's beneficial to them in some way. They gonna rock.
Free meal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Now
a
to
free
touch
meal.
on, I don't know if it was like a comment or something. Y'all started getting into, damn, if she supports you, if she look after you, if she
Oh no,
ugly.
that's it was a message I got from
Yeah,
a woman.
that shit was kind of weird, man. Because I feel like that's an entirely totally different conversation. If you rocking with somebody, or if you meet somebody and y'all start off as friends or whatever, and they just a good ass person or whatever, or they doing shit for you, or what, even if y'all just kicking it and it ain't nothing serious and it turns into something serious because of their personality, I feel like looks and body shape, body size, all that shit can be. I feel like that shit is not important. And when it comes to somebody you built a rapport with, because I would look at that on the same level as a nigga who ain't got his shit together, right? If a female, you could be a cool ass nigga, you can be husband material, nigga. You could be in touch with your emotions, sensitive, but if you ain't got shit going on in the financial department, are you automatically disqualified because of that? So I feel like if a chick or female check off, if I got a 6-point list and she check off 4 points, or she check off 5 points, and the only point she don't check off is the looks or the body, I feel like that shit is superficial. That shit that can be worked on, right? Because I look at that in the same light as a nigga money. If you got a 6-point husband checklist and I check 4 or 5 of them, and the other one is that I might not dress, I'm a corny nigga, or whatever, you don't like the way I dress, or I'm not fit, I feel like that shit a nigga can work on, right? I feel like that's superficial stuff that if you check all the lifelong boxes, right? Because you could be the baddest motherfucker in the world, but if I can't see myself growing with you, building with you, having kids with you, or if you've already had kids, having you around my kids, and I don't give a fuck how bad you is, what you look like, how what your ass look. That shit don't matter to me because you already disqualified yourself because you don't check all them other motherfucking boxes. So I feel like that shit is superficial when you look at it from that aspect. But y'all motherfuckers was having like 4 or 5 different conversations, so it was wires was getting crossed and all that kind of shit.
So I don't know if I could 100% agree with that. Because what if you really do think she ugly? Could you really see yourself having a future with somebody that you totally think is ugly and you're not attracted to?
But this is my thing. If I'm totally unattracted to this female, then I shouldn't find myself in her bed, right? If we grown men and if we find a looking for partners, right? You said in the beginning we 36.
You don't necessarily have to be in a sexual relationship. Let's just say she a close friend. Y'all ain't never did nothing, but she.
Then I agree. Like I said, you got to have that rapport. If I'm not even attracted to you at all, then of course that shit don't make a difference. Yeah, that shit don't make a difference at all.
It gotta be along that line anyway, because you're not gonna be in the bed with somebody that you know saying that you totally think is completely ugly.
I agree. I think it touched back on the point where you said like a 5 or a 6, okay, we can work with that. But if it's just a 1 is like I'm not attracted to you at all. I can't. Right. We just no matter how much you do for me or how much of a cool ass motherfucker you is, we just cool. I can never see myself dating you. Then that's entirely different. But if we got a rapport and we kicking it maybe, or we didn't linked up a couple times maybe, but you just really ain't, you know what I'm saying, as bad as I would like you to be, then that shit can be worked on if you checking all the other boxes. I feel like that shit is superficial on that level. But if I'm not attracted to you, no, none of that fucking shit matters. I don't give a fuck what you do. Then you gonna fall into the friend zone category or some other shit like that, then I'm gonna be vilified. But no, I'm not attracted to your ass. That's that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially she like I said, like I was saying earlier, especially she dusty as fuck, sorry, stinking and shit like that. Like, bro, you ain't gonna be fully, you ain't not gonna be attracted. She could be fine as hell, but if she dusty as fuck, got holes in her shit, nigga, nappy ass hair, nigga, stinking, nigga, you ain't gonna want to talk to her.
Why we gotta be describing somebody begging for change by the freeway and shit, bro?
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's an example. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker, like it's an example of overall looks, not just facial. Because if we just gonna go just by facial, then that means she can't be bummy as fuck, nappy hair, all this shit. But just because she look good as fuck in the face to you, you gonna still talk to her anyway. She's stinking like a motherfucker, and you still gonna be talking to her stinking ass just because she look good.
Not to mention a lot of niggas will talk to a female just because of their body, right? She can be ugly. Bitch can be a thought. She ain't had no personality, but because she's strapped up, a nigga gonna talk to her. He'll keep him in the Rolodex. Like niggas do a lot of weird shit too.
Or because she's really pretty. I've seen women that be like really bums, bro, but they really fucking pretty. Drop that gorgeous in the face. And niggas be like, bro, I would just love to rub my dick up and down her face and bust off. Niggas do that, and so they'll take her.
That's weird energy, bro.
I can hardly hear that nigga. Y'all can hear Tyree. I can barely hear him.
He low.
You gotta come up to your mic a little bit.
Touche. K got me back.
That's the real life though, because we really couldn't hear your ass.
So I was saying, like, most guys, they would take a woman that's really fucking pretty. Like, she's really fucking pretty, but she like bummy. She's like, let's just say she bummy and she stink. And it's like, hold on, baby girl, let's go get you a STD test taken. Let's get you a full checkup, and then let's get you some showers and shit, right? I'm gonna put you in the shower, and then I'm gonna fuck you real good.
No, see, we not interested in the project, bro.
That's weird, bro.
I'm sorry, especially not that type of project, bro. Especially not that type of project, bro.
Build a bitch project. I'm not looking for that.
Once you stink, that's it.
Yeah,
once you stink, that's it. Like,
right?
No attraction there.
That's an automatic turn off.
You gotta come equipped with some basic level of femininity, and if you not even smelling good, I think you disqualify yourself for a nigga like me. That's just
Exactly.
my
Automatic disqualification.
that's a
I'll
personality.
give a better. I'll give you a better description of what Tyree was aiming for him, and then he can pick it back up. Let's just say she pretty as hell, and she work at your local neighborhood dollar store. Walk to work, live with her mama, or some shit. Got a son or at the crib, no father in his life. Hey, I'm sorry, but these are legit scenarios. I don't mean to be like that, but these legit scenarios. But carry on.
That's true. That's exactly what. But I went too far with the build a bitch shit. But like that's true. That's true.
That's still a builder chick.
Yeah,
that's still a builder chick.
A nigga take her, he'd be like, I hit the jackpot, and he'll just get the fucking her real good, bro. And niggas be seeing that, they be like, oh man, this is like she walking too. I'm driving. My value is way greater than her, so I'm about to get her, take her home, and butter her down. She can't help but to let me do it. You feel me? So niggas still be fucking bitches like that. But I guarantee when it comes to a man ain't getting laid in that type of, if he's that type of nigga that's walking, to your chances decrease drastically. So that's all I'm saying.
Right, boy.
And you hard. Add on there that he's fat, like extremely obese, not chubby, obese, fat. You add that on there, it's cooked. But no female feel bad about turning us down and clowning us and shit. Like they don't feel bad about it, but we supposed to feel bad, and we ain't even clowning. We just saying we don't want that. And we go ahead.
I about to say females will turn you down and clown you in your face and shit. Yeah. I done seen it happen to niggas and shit.
Like, they made dog go viral just because of the way the nigga was dressing. Yeah. Just because they thought his fit was bad, they done made that nigga go viral. So
and then you know what?
You know what's crazy? Nigga ain't getting no play, man. If we can call a nigga fat sloppy foul, then we should be able to do the same to female.
Right.
Hey, this all goes right back to the post. This right here we talk about right now is exactly what the post is talking about. It was like literally fucking head on the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the nail in the head, bro. This is exactly what it is. How men got to be looking a certain way, got to have certain things to be accepted by women, but a man's supposed to accept a woman however she is, because if he doesn't, then he's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know why?
Not accepting her how she is.
You want to know why? Because it's faulty ass. You're a queen. Even when, listen, I'm all about uplifting people, but I'm about truthfully uplifting people, right? I'm not gonna go to my brother and be like, he say, man, I'm fat. I feel like a piece of slob. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, bro, you have mad potential. Let's get you in the gym and let's work out. I need to go to the gym anyways. I wouldn't want to go to the gym anyways. Let's get to the gym. You got to build your value. This is what men do to each other. Women would be like, girl, you are not fat. You are, where you think that she's big bone come from? By the way, you're not, no such thing as a big bone.
Yeah, ain't no such thing, no damn big bone.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like you just a different species.
We all got the same size bones, nigga.
Yeah,
ain't nobody got no big, just because you fat don't mean you got big bones.
That came from a woman trying to lessen the blow of another woman, because women, when they get in these groups, bro, they don't tell each other about themselves. They lie to one another. While it's niggas who tell each other the truth all the time. I mean, well, more niggas telling each other the truth than fucking females. Females get together in groups.
I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Females get together in groups and they yes man each other. Oh, girl, no, you are not big. Girl, you are a queen. You are a princess. And that nigga, if he don't want you, then fuck him. Some other nigga will, because this nigga has told you, babe, let's go to the gym.
Yeah,
he has said it so many other ways, and you still ain't go to the gym. And you talking about he's supposed to love all my fatness. And then you make that nigga feel like shit because of that. And then your friends get together and talking bad about that nigga, saying, oh, well, he a bum anyways. Well, he this anyways. He that anyways. Well, how about you tell your friend that she is fat? If you're going to call this nigga and that nigga a bum, this, that, and the third, because he was trying to tell her to let's go to the gym respectfully, then call your friend fat. Tell her the truth. You want to tell truth about niggas, but not about your own friend. That is true. I could bet. Listen, I don't care about what... I'm gonna say this. A woman always gonna come along. Women, I'm not saying all, but more women always gonna be saying, "Oh, this not true," or "I'm the exception to the rule." That's beat it. That
Beat
is
it.
true.
I'm not like other bitches.
'Cause
I'm different.
then
Right.
they'll turn around and show face when it's a different subject. You know, they contradict themselves.
Yeah.
Like how we sit up and say that you know what I'm saying, the average hardworking man is winning, but the average hardworking man ain't being made to feel like he winning at all
At
whatsoever.
all.
Like
Uh,
y'all talk against the average hardworking man. So
You
it be
know what?
little shit like that. It just be
You know what she
go
gonna
ahead, go
do?
ahead.
I'm sorry. You know what she gonna do? That to the average man. Let's say the average. Here's the scenario, and I know this sounds like crazy, but it's true. The average man, right, is working average, but his brother's a rapper, right, and making shitload of money. She probably gonna fuck his brother.
Mm. Hey, Sonya, look, I get it. You and your friends may not be like that, but that's the point. That's just you and your friends. You and your friends aren't all women. So just because you and your friends support each other and don't lie to each other doesn't mean other women does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to understand, like y'all are just like the 1% or less than 1% of all the women out here. So that's good that y'all don't lie to each other and y'all empower each other. That's great. But we're talking about the you know what I'm saying, many of women
If that's
that,
true,
you know what I'm
That
saying,
don't
we
yeah, I'm about to say if that shit true.
yeah, we talk about the many women that are like that do lie to each other, because it's a lot of women out there that lie to each other. Just look at a lot of these group of women. You just go out and you just look at a group of women, it could be about 4 of them. Trust and believe, one of them motherfuckers gonna be looking dusty as fuck. But instead of her friends telling her she looked dusty as fuck and tell her to change, they gonna let her ass go out there looking like that and say, "Oh girl, you look good. You ain't you sure this don't make me look bad? No, girl, you look good as hell.
Yes.
Dude, who cares
Yes,
about what
bro.
everybody think of you?
Yes.
Hair nappy as
Yes.
fuck, dusty as fuck, and got the nerve to be outside. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else look way better than she do. They all got their shit straight, but she looking dusty as fuck, and they ain't nobody said nothing to her.
and you know what you are? You're a bad friend for doing that. I'm gonna tell you that now, because you are a horrible fucking friend if you're not telling your friend that the truth. Like if she out here is fucking acting ridiculous and she heavy set, tell her what the fuck she need to work on, and she need to stop acting like that, because we don't condone that shit. You hear me?
Yeah,
I'm about to
yeah.
say
She said,
that those scenarios real though, because a lot of times though the crew, like you say, always gonna have them one or two, and then you will have the other ones that you know what I'm saying, they know they bad. And they keep
mm-hmm.
them two or that one around because them two or that one always gonna boost them up. You know what I'm
Yeah, gonna
saying?
make
It
them look
always
good.
make them
Yup, it
look
makes
good
them
when
look
they
good.
out.
Yup.
That when they out and about, they know when niggas walk up to the table, they gonna be the ones to get the attention most. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you could. That's I've had
That shit
these
happens a lot.
conversations with women. I've had these conversations with women, like growing up and shit. Like literally, I've been told that shit that they love to keep an ugly girl or two, or a chunky girl or two in the crew because that make them look good when they go out.
Mm-hmm.
It boosts them up.
Yeah,
That's
They
why
they
they
gonna
don't
they
be the
say
one.
nothing to them.
It's always one. Yeah, it's
That's why
always
they don't.
one.
That's why they don't say nothing to them. They do that shit on purpose, just because it makes them look good. They don't want them to outshine them.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
Shit.
exactly. Wow, yeah, it's something you probably ain't never heard of, huh? Yeah, but that's how it is nowadays. These women
Who
out
said
here are
wow?
terrible.
Who said
Dr. Sonia,
wow?
she said,
Oh,
Dr. Sonia, she said, wow, like yeah, with these women nowadays, these modern women nowadays, you seem like you an older woman, so you probably roll with the older people that ain't like that. But
it's a lot of
these
older
young,
women that's like that too.
It's a lot
yeah,
of older women
there's
like
some
that
women,
too. Where
but
you
like a
think
lot of
these
these
younger
younger,
heifers got it from? This
mm,
shit ain't this shit been going on for centuries. This
I
shit
was
ain't new. It's just getting worse. It's modernizing.
See, I like searching for a lot of women who's younger, right? Here's my point. Like meaning like 25, 20, 21, 20, younger than me. And I'm like, damn, my group here, they like, maybe you should date older women. And then I'm like, hold on, bro. So I started like looking towards older women, like 30, 40. I'm like, man, these bitches, excuse the language, but real shit. I'm like, man, these bitches, because you are what you are. These bitches like act the same. They do the same shit as these 19-year-olds be doing. Like how, like we, bro. But you know what? Women would say, and I used to think that it was like because of me, like, oh, you attract what you are. And that is slightly true. But at the same time, we do have a runaway greenhouse. Well, we have runaway greenhouse effect, what I like to call it. Like, bro, we got more women who's acting really out of character. They're trying to be niggas, biting the bullet. You feel me? Like real, I know we kind of transition off of that first topic, but real, it's like alarming. And then it's like every woman that you tell this to, they act the same as the doctor lady here. They say, I don't believe that's not true. But if you line every fucking man up on his face of this earth, the ones who will be honest with you and tell you the truth, we're all gonna unanimously say the same shit. Every man
is gonna be saying the same thing. They might say it in a different way, but they're gonna be saying the exact same thing.
Why is it that all of us say the same shit on here, but not just all of us? You get a bunch of other men too. They're gonna say the same shit. So at what point you can look at us all you want to say, well, they damaged, that's all. Well, they don't get pussy. That's absolutely incorrect for both of those things. So you can't look at us and be like, well, they just bad with women. Not at all. So look at the other people as well. And I'm telling you, once you start, see, a lot of people don't give a fuck to even look it up. They don't give a fuck to even do no research because it's not them. Or it's like it don't affect them because they're a woman, right? You get what I'm trying to say? So they don't do any research. But when you sit down and you do the research, you're gonna come back and say, damn, these brothers wasn't lying. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're the type of person that can be accountable with yourself, you will.
Mm-hmm.
Some people go do research just to create another argument.
Right.
Try to pick out something.
Ryan, can we pull up that? Well, nah. Remember that the thing I sent you about. I sent it in the chat. I want to pull that bitch up some type of way. Damn, I ain't know I was gonna get onto this. But yeah, it was basically 40, what was it, 47, 45% of women will be single in 2030.
Oh, single in 2030.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be more. But why do you think, and that was fuck. The company that did it, look, by the way, it's not done by a bitter person, it's done by companies, right? They have to research these things because they want to stay ahead of the game. Company, when you run a business, as a business, you want to be ahead of shit so you won't go outdated. So you want to research shit 10 years later. You get what I'm trying to say? So you like, okay, if it's going to be 45% of people single, then I need to invent things and make things that's going to, you get what I'm trying to say? Make you more money. And these are the people that's going to buy it. You connect with your audience. So you whatever. So, but the real part is alarming. Why do you think that it's going to be 45% of people who are going to be single? Why do you think that?
That's how the way shit is now. It's mainly because of how the way shit is now. The dating game changed drastically from where it was like 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 30 years ago. The dating game nowadays just changed. Like it's getting worse and worse about a moment. And a lot of people don't even want to date no more. Yeah, a lot of people don't even want to date no more.
These kids don't even date the same. What happened to I don't even see kids get together on the weekend no more. Get dropped off or catch the bus to the movies, had a little weekend dates or whatever, shit like that, getting to know each other. I don't see that shit no more. These motherfuckers Netflix and chill more than motherfuckers that pay the bills in the house nowadays and shit. Like,
yeah.
It's a whole different game, man.
Sneaking in the house.
It's a whole different game. That's why I say, man.
My parents
I believe in that ordained order. Because if I was a young teenager in today's time, man,
Facts.
it'd be I probably have 10, 12 kids or some shit like that, bro. I'd be a wild boy.
Yep.
Because it's wild. This a whole nother. This shit on. You know how you can speed the music up, play it regular or slow it down. This shit sped up. We in the club version or the YouTube version. That shit sped up like a motherfucker. Like how these kids and how this society operating today is different. It's definitely not the same dating game that we grew up in.
Shit is totally different. That's what I'm saying. Like everything is different now. So that's the reason why that that percentage is where is where it is because of how dating is nowadays. It's really non-existent. Like motherfuckers don't even know how to date. They don't even know
Dana,
what the first
stop.
thing about the date. Like they don't know how to date.
No, sit down.
So they don't even really do it no more.
Lay
They think
down.
of dating as just pretty much going over
Lay down.
out of the house, smoking, drinking.
Lay
You know what I'm
your
saying?
ass down.
And like you said, Netflix and chilling and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, that's a date. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's go smoke something. You know what I'm saying? Come over to the house and come on over here and smoke something with me. You know what I'm saying? Come
It
smoke
looked
something
like
with
that
me.
nigga walked off into orbit.
Right.
He walked off the set.
Yeah.
Walked off into orbit and
Look,
shit.
now you just
Look like
reappearing.
My bad, bro. My bad. My dog is like tripping right now, bro. It's just trying to attack the cats and shit.
Yeah, like
She probably
it's
tired of them fucking with her. They probably be fucking with her trying to fight her tail and shit.
Believe it or not, they stay away from her.
Yeah.
That dog is she play with them, but it's like they don't like that type of play. She be so aggressive. She be like putting her pecking them and shit.
That's how they are. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how they are.
so I just try to keep them,
But yeah, getting back on topic though,
Yeah, let's
man.
get back
Like
on
yeah,
topic.
it's I don't know. I that I would say I'm gonna just be real. My opinion, if that survey does seem to come true in 2030, that 45% of not people, it actually said women will be single or whatever. I'm gonna say that it's because of the women. It's on them. It's they. I mean, yeah, we have our parts in it too. I'm
We
not,
do.
you know what I'm saying, to
yeah,
because
putting it
that's the
solely
first
on the
thing
women.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
will say. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say I'm gonna definitely say they have to take the blunt of it though, because right now the percentages are where they at, and you see a percentage of men trying to reach a percentage of women, and that percentage of women is bucking us off, don't want to hear what we got to say, don't give a fuck, want to live their life. And 75% of them are whores that got OnlyFans.
Wars.
So they not
Mm-hmm.
wifeable anyway. So
Then you got then you got the women who are all day claiming, oh man, I want a man that lead and provide and all this stuff, but they find somebody that actually can do it, but they won't let them do it. They still, you know what I'm saying, they still rebuttaling, they still trying to control them. They don't want to listen to them. I'm like, how are you gonna sit there and want a man to lead, but you still don't want to see this is I'm referring to another post that was posted on our page saying that how you gonna want a man to lead if you're not even gonna listen to him. Like, let him lead, let him do what the hell he's supposed to. If this is what you want, this is what you want a man to lead, then trust him to fucking lead. Let him fucking let him lead. Listen to him. We like I've said in our other lives, men are the natural teachers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pretty much learn from us. You know what I'm saying? Let us fucking teach you. Let us fucking, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what the hell we trying to say. I'm not saying you should listen to everything like you were, like you a slave or something, shit like that. Cause you know how women will take that. Oh, I ain't no damn slave. Ain't nobody gonna teach. We're not
or
telling you
or
what to
or
do.
or everything guys are listening to a dumb and goofy ass nigga either.
That too. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta use
You
common
gotta,
sense and know that
yeah,
we talking about solid men, real men.
get you. That's what I'm saying. Leave the niggas alone. Get you a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Get you a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop with all the foolishness. But I just feel like deep down, that's probably the type of dudes they want, just to prove a point, just to prove a point that's in there, all in their heads, that there ain't no good men out here. So they purposely get these retarded niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just to be like, oh yeah, see niggas, see, I told you these niggas ain't shit. Yeah, but you purposely got this retarded ass dude to prove a point, because if you go get you a real one, you're not gonna want to side with this real one. You're not gonna want to do be a woman to this real one because you ain't gonna want to listen to him. You know he's gonna fucking show you something different. But as women in their heads, I'm always right. So they don't want that man proving them wrong. So they're not gonna fuck with him. They don't want that man proving them wrong. So they want to continue to prove this little point that's in their fucking head that ain't no good man out there. But in reality, they don't want that good man that actually is a leader because they don't want that man proving them wrong.
And ladies, don't say y'all don't do that shit because you're very petty with it. I've dealt with women who the fuck you texting? Oh, my brother. No, you ain't. You fucking lying. Oh no, yeah, I am right here. He just texted me. I don't want to see that shit. Well, why not?
Right. I don't want to see that.
Well, why the fuck not?
Then what the fuck you asking for? Why you worried about it?
Proving the point in their head that it is who they said it was or who they thought it was. Another bitch or something.
Because they don't want to be proved wrong.
Facts.
Really, you prove a woman wrong, trust and believe they gonna have all types of rebuttals. They gonna defend it to the day they fucking die, even though they wrong as hell. They gonna still keep finding other ways. They'll come up with just random shit, random fucking excuses to try to defend that they was right. When in reality they was fucking wrong.
Good evening, Miss Jefferson.
What's up, Clarissa?
Hey, why everybody always like to say, you dating the wrong women and shit?
I guess all
That's
y'all
the
the
first
wrong
thing.
women.
I guess they all just the wrong woman then.
Cause
Damn.
the one that when we say, let's just say the previous woman that we dated, right? Just saying, they were the one who said too. I mean, damn, I sound so dumb. They also said you were dating the wrong women. I don't even act like that. I'm nowhere near like that. Where you're safe here. And those same goddamn women, we learned I learned not to ever tell all of my nothing. I keep a lot of shit to myself, no matter what. Regardless of y'all wanting to know every single thing, I'm not telling you because those same women, I'm not like that. Would take what you said and use it against you 6 months later.
Yep.
To back up what her feeling is or what she's, if I tell you something, don't bring that shit back up and throw it in my face. Well, I did this for you and you weren't this and you were lacking this. You even said it. You was this when we don't want to hear that shit. And then it ain't just only that. So I don't know. When women say that stupid ass shit, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of becoming like hardened in a way. Like I don't even be giving a shit. Like I do, but I don't. It's like I don't be giving a fuck about the shit y'all be saying. Just show me for real. Cause I sit back and see and I pay attention to everything. Red flags, all that shit. Miss the wrong women. Nah, all y'all women be kind of wrong, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let me not say that.
Hey,
I take that back.
We're gonna end this, but before we do, I want to read a couple more comments. So we have Shauna, she came in, she says, I think women and men will both be single in 2030 because nobody is teaching their children how to love and respect the opposite sex. I agree with that.
Wait, real quick. I'm sorry, real quick. If we said that, I'm just highlighting this. If we said that if it says that 45% of women will be single, that definitely does mean men as well because it take two to date.
You know what it's probably counting in there?
What?
I hate to say it. It's counting for the men who gonna be so desperate for love and craving affection that they gonna start dealing with other men.
Nah, I couldn't be that. I'd die before I do some shit like that.
Yeah, I would be
real
too.
Shit though. But go ahead.
Don't think that it's not a percentage there, man.
Oh no, you're right.
That's all I'm saying.
For real, you're right.
All right, so Dr. Sonia says you dating the wrong women. Ashana says they just keep picking the same type of bad men. Okay. Then she says they're definitely dating the wrong type of women. And then She says the right one. This is Sonia. She says the right one. You know, you will know. You won't have to explain or prove yourself. Mature women aren't insecure. I can agree with that. Um, Kay says his laptop died. That's why he got off.
Yeah.
Malcolm said women say that they don't like clowns, but keep going to the circus. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Complain about, but go ahead.
So Ashana just comments. She says, "I agree, Ryan, because men would rather hang out with their boys than take a woman on the date."
Pause. Wait.
And
Pause.
see,
Pause.
yeah,
Can I please
I
say
had
something
to,
to
I
this?
had to,
Let me
yeah, I had to
look.
shake my head on that one too.
That's. I'm gonna say this with all due respect. That sounds dumb as hell. Like, men would rather go and hang out with their boys than go on a date with a woman, so he's gay. First of all, women has already been saying, trying to make it seem like niggas gay anyways for want to go hang out with their boys over going out with their girl. Look, if I have a girlfriend, me and her spending damn near almost all of our days together. So, like, it depends. Like, if I'm with her for 5 years, let's give you that scenario. I'm with you for 5 years because I dealt with this. I'm with a woman for 5 years and I'm with her damn near every fucking day of my life. Almost every fucking day of my life. Nigga, I deserve to go and have time outside of her. See, the problem is when people get in relationships, they forget that they're individuals. So they end up So the woman end up trying to fucking manipulate the man and trying to say some shit like, oh, why you always hang? And I'm just saying, she just fueled this up. Oh, women, what is it? You rather go hang out with your boys? You gay now? Or y'all must be gay. Please stop saying that dumbass shit. That's
She
not a
said
good
no.
point.
She said no. I didn't say that. She said she wasn't saying
Oh, I'm
today
not
that she feel like
spazzing
they're
on you, by the
gay.
way.
She
Okay.
said she didn't say today that she feel like they gay. It's just the whole point is she's saying that men would rather just hang out with their boys and take a woman on a date. I'm gonna say like this. In a lot of cases, yeah, because these men don't know how to date. They don't know how to take a woman on a date because they wasn't taught. And that goes back to that comment from that Sonya said, like, I know actually that she said, we not teaching our kids. You know what I'm saying? So the adults are not teaching their kids how to date, how to do certain things, how to deal with, the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they probably don't even fucking know. So if they don't fucking know, how can they teach their kids this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you would get a lot of guys that would rather hang out with their homeboys than to take a woman on a date because a lot of them don't even know how.
I
You know what I'm
still
saying?
don't
They
agree.
don't know how
I
to
agree
date.
with that, but I don't agree with the men. Look, I hear you. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm disagreeing
Oh,
with
I
the
agree,
fact
Kay.
huh?
Kay said women made it impossible. I agree. A lot of women do
And
make it impossible to date them.
but I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't think.
I
Go ahead. Go
quick.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I ain't got in for a second. Give me one. Let me get one quick in. I was just gonna say that in response, like, you know what I'm saying, you have to also take into account the fellas, not just the ones who don't know how to date, the ones who do know how to date but just prefer not to, because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
women have to again,
Wasting your
accountability.
time.
Women have to look at themselves sometime and wonder what it is about me that he may not want to take me on a date. He might want to. It might be something about you he don't want to take you on a date. He rather go be with his homeboys.
Because
So
your
so
homeboys
you know
ain't
what I'm
gonna waste
saying?
your fucking time. Sorry, I had to
Yeah.
add that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Sonya said men made it impossible too. Cause Carl Kay said women have made it impossible, which I do agree with also. But Elise says men made it impossible too. If the
How?
men, she said she said if the men do not know how to date and the women are to follow,
Uh,
then what happens if no one know how to date? Like I said, that goes back to what I'm saying. Like they should learn how to. Women should learn how to date from their parents. Like
I'm sorry.
nobody's teaching them.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with what
Men
she's
and
saying
women
because
learn how
there's
to
a
date.
lot of men who know how to date, but we're
Yeah.
using it as a cop out. There's a lot of men who know how to date, and we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna keep that there. There's plenty of men who know how to date, but they get their fucking time wasted. Okay, so it's not a fact of men don't know how to date. Men don't want to fucking date. A lot of men don't want to fucking date you. They don't. I'm not saying they want to date niggas, but they prefer not to waste their fucking resources taking
Oh,
a
that's a
woman
highlight
out.
right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Hey, no, Ryan. Hey, this a highlight comment right here. Not to sorry to interrupt, but this is a
No, you
highlight
good,
comment
gang.
right here. Hey, R&B. So Ashanda says women have made it impossible because of their unrealistic expectations. That's a highlight comment right there.
There we go. But it's not that a man don't know how to date, bro. Like men know how to date. Like men, look at it. Look at it. If you look at the history, men will be going out and it's more of a risk for a man, bro, because a man go out and give you all these things and do all these things for you, then he look like a fucking fool because you out fucking Jerry for nothing. You feel me? You fucking Jerry and Mo with the gimpy leg for nothing just because they treat you poor. And I'm giving you good chivalry and shit, opening the door for you, laying my jacket down. But guess what? What I've learned is I was being too fucking kind to you. Now I'm labeled as the nice guy. So you put me in a fucking pocket. Did y'all forget about that? That nice guys get put in pockets. So nice guys don't know how to date. Nice guys know how to date, but they just overdo it. Meaning, oh no, baby, no, come here. Laying a fucking expensive jacket down over a puddle, man. Fuck that. You can walk through that shit. You hear me? Like real shit. That's how men are feeling because we get our time wasted. And when we say that to y'all, y'all always go back to the, well, men has made it impossible. Men is, no, what we're telling you is we didn't make it impossible. It's not us. It's you with the weird ass expectations. And I'm going to leave this nigga alone because he's a nice guy. I'm going to put him in my back pocket, but I'm going to go fuck with Jerome. Plan. Come on, man. When we say this to y'all shouldn't rebuttal it by saying, no, it's y'all. Y'all should actually accept the shit. And without, even if you can't accept it immediately, just relax. Don't say nothing to it. Don't respond. But absorb it in a way so you can go back and think about it. Go and reflect and think about this shit. And even if it wasn't you, which I doubt, because damn near almost every woman has done something, right? Even a nice woman. But even if it isn't you, go and think about other men, their friends or your friends, or what have you seen? Just start doing that. And then you'll get the point. Because, bro, trust me, it's not on men. I hate when women, I dislike when women say that shit. I really do. But all right.
So all right, so Hashana says if you don't want to date or court a woman, then you're going to be single forever. Yeah. Hey, that court. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. That could be something for a totally different conversation when it comes down to
because it's hard to court. It's hard to court women nowadays when they got 4 and 5 other niggas courting them at the same time.
See, we keep going back to
it's a waste of time.
I just said,
it's like you're not really getting that true one-on-one, you know what I'm saying, energy or that one-on-one, you know what I'm saying, that you truly deserve for even giving her your time and energy. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a waste of time.
Ashana, look, we get it. All right, we do get it. She says y'all are the leaders though, set the tone. The thing about it is, when a man actually listen,
this is the thing about it. Yeah, we telling you what we looking for.
The thing about it is,
what most men are looking for.
It's always all this other stuff.
The thing about it is, when a man who actually do know how to date, and they trying to take a woman out on a date, the man is setting the tone. A lot of the time, like I said, women, they have their thinking and their expectations of what a date is too. So if a man is coordinating this date, he's coordinating this date, and he's gonna we're gonna go to here, we're gonna do this and that. There'll be some times when women won't want to listen to that. They'll be like, I don't want to do that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I thought men were supposed to do this and this and this on the date. I thought men were supposed to do that and that. Like, you get women that will do stuff like that. So it's hard for a man. Now, I mean, I'm going to rephrase this now. I'm going to say, we ain't talking about all women, but we just talk about the women that we're referring to. So
talking about a majority of them.
Yeah. Yes. So it's hard to set a tone for a date when you got women that's still rebuttaling this shit and don't want to participate.
But you know what I'm saying? What?
They are making it impossible to set the tone because of their own ideals of what they feel a date is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So they throw that ideals in there when the man is the one setting the tone. He's trying to tell how he's going to take you out on a date. You don't like that because you feel like a man's supposed to be doing other things that would make it consider a date to you. And you don't like that, so you ain't even gonna if you ain't gonna do this and this and that, then I don't even want to go on a date with you. I'm like, are you serious right now?
Right.
Like
Like, come on, bro.
it's too much shit that goes on in a lot of these women's heads.
I
So
just
it
like
makes
the
it hard.
simple shit, bro.
My thing is
Keep it
like this,
simple.
Ashana. Ashana, my thing is like this. Women need to understand this. Stop being mad at the men when it comes down to dating. You want to know why I say that? Because I'm not saying that men should be exit out altogether, because there are some fucked up men out there, some stupid motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck they're doing.
We know.
But what I'm trying to say is stop being mad at all women, because I'm telling you right now, a lot of these stupid ass women are making it hard for y'all, for the good ones, to actually get into a good date and have an actual date, because he's fucked around with too many stupid motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much kind of screwed him over. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying he should have that same mindset with every woman, but it gets hard when the majority is fucking him over. So now his mind is all fucked up. He was like, damn, man, like, is all these women like this? So he probably gonna like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just like just do normal. And now it fucks it up for the real women who actually, know what dating is all about, and they know what a man's supposed to do.
Bro. Right.
And when they actually putting this idea out, then that man look like, well, this is what I normally do, but I ran into so many women that say that that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing this and this and that. So it already fucking his mind. So y'all need to be getting at these women that's fucking these men's heads up and screwing up their heads and they whole dating persona, because that's like now they don't even know how to date anymore, because they thought they was doing what they thought was doing right, which was right. They was being told by too many women it was wrong.
You know what? And the stuff that y'all be calling a joke, like that list that they had, don't take me to the Cheesecake Factory. By the way, bro, the Cheesecake Factory is fine. If you don't want to go, you're gonna stay a dumbass home and single and probably fucking with another nigga. But however, listen, this kind of old, the Cheesecake Factory list. But the point is that even if it started as a joke, it wasn't a joke. You got to understand that if some start off as a joke and like they was just playing, leave them alone.
That shit wasn't no motherfucking joke.
Facts. But I'm just saying, because somebody said before, like, it was a joke. Like, y'all niggas take everything too serious. Nah, not everybody see it as a joke. A lot of those women were taking that shit and they were internalizing it. So if you see how a lot of women, bro, and this is why we say they're the weaker vessel. It's no offense to you. It's just the truth. Like, bro, it's kind of like some kid shit. You got to be careful of what you plant in a woman's head and shit like that most time. This is what I've learned. And you can't get mad at me for what I've learned. I've learned it through women, through experiencing women, right? So the thing is that if you're gonna say it's men, how about that ain't solving shit? You go talk to women, tell them what they need to fix. And some of the time, a lot of women can't do that. They all blame a man because they don't know what to fix. They don't even know themselves, because they the same type of motherfucker that they friend is that's putting that man through bullshit. How you gonna advocate for a woman that's doing shit like that? Right. How you gonna uplift a woman doing some shit like that? Yeah, period, sis. Like everybody in the comment, period, because period, we don't need no nigga like that. How you gonna advocate that shit? How is that even good? That ain't good. That ain't even fucking fair. But that's what this whole thing is. It's like anytime a man have any type of opinion and something like that, he hurt. Like right now, how I'm speaking with passion, this is passion, not anger. I'm gonna be seen as the angry nigga or the nigga that can't get no bitches, was absolutely insane to even think, or the nigga that's fucking bitter, this, that, and the third. And I'm none of those fucking things.
And somebody already put in the comments, he sound like somebody did him dirty.
Okay, see what I mean? But let me tell you something. That's insane type of thinking. Like all of us here, even you in the comment section, has been done somewhat dirty before. So what was your point? All I'm saying is that when you say something, you got to start saying the right shit. Like, it ain't about saying shit to be cool or get your point across. And like, oh, well, yeah, I got him figured out. You don't have me figured out. You don't even know me. But I'm telling you who I am. So all I'm saying is that y'all need to check yourselves when y'all saying shit, because that shit be dumb as fuck. Like, uplift each other, do the right thing. Yeah, we all been done bold. Am I being done bold right now? Fuck no. We actually learn from being done bold, though. But at some point, it needs to stop. because I never let nobody do me bold again. But meanwhile, the person who commented that, have you been done bold? And I'm asking you from a passionate point of view, not an angry point of view, because I'm not angry. This is not me being angry.
Yeah, she already said she felt like you upset about something. She didn't want to trigger you.
See, that's the thing.
She said you sound kind of hurt.
Let's go back. So I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. You sound very fucking stupid. And if I sound dumb, tell me I sound stupid. You feel me? Like you sound stupid. Huh?
She didn't say you sound stupid. She said you sound hurt.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. That comment is dumb as fuck when people say that. Like, I'm not mad. I'm passionate. Do you see how I'm looking? This is not anger. Anger from me is completely different. You hear my tone? My tone is passionate. I need you people to learn the difference with passion and anger. It's really two different things. This is not anger. I wouldn't be laughing if I'm mad. I wouldn't be smiling. The shit I be saying would be completely different too. So, but you don't know me though. So I apologize for saying you sound stupid, but it's the truth though. That comment sounds stupid because I dislike when women and anybody say shit like that. Men do it too. Oh, you sound mad. You this, that, and the third. No, understand what I'm actually telling you. Intake what I'm saying. Don't even say nothing. Just listen to it. Then go meditate on the shit.
She said it sounds triggered. That's what she said. But
all right, whatever.
I'm
whatever. We gonna I'm gonna discount your comment because you sound dumb as fuck. But let's continue.
Hey, I'm gonna read this last comment, then we gonna end this. All right.
All right, go ahead.
So she says, but a man sets the tone. You're not supposed to listen to a woman to tell you how to date. You plan the date, and the woman who wants to follow your lead will go on your planned date. But if a woman disrespects your plan of action on your first date, then she is not the one. And I mean, I agree with that. I totally do.
Pause.
But you know, if there's a but, go ahead, R&B. There's a but. Go ahead.
It ain't even that. It's not even the but. It's a simple fact that you're telling us this like we don't already know this shit.
Like we haven't been saying that shit.
We already know these things. What we're telling y'all is that these motherfucking heifers don't be on that. They don't be on that. You try to set up a regular smooth date, they'll hit you. They'll try to hit you off bail if you ain't talking about taking me to XYZ and buying me this. Like, you don't even waste your time. Shit like that. That's what the majority is doing. Money. That's what the majority is doing. Like, we don't need. We here to talk about that. We already know these things.
We've been saying that shit for the longest. Like, y'all the ones who come at us and tell us how dumb we sound or we sound triggered. We've been saying this for the longest. This is let us know that you ain't really been paying attention.
Hey, Sonya, look, we get it. That we know they're not the ones, but when you run into so many, majority rules. So when you run into so many, that's the mindset that we fucking have. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not saying all women are gonna be like this. No, we're not saying that. It's just when you run into so many fucked up ass women, you know what I'm saying, that actually are like that, you know what I'm saying, the majority fucking rules. And to be honest, that makes the good ones, you know what I'm saying, you may be a good one, but you should be upset about this because it's making y'all look bad. It's making y'all look bad. You can't even find a good man to take you on the fucking date the way how it should go because all these stupid motherfuckers are fucking it up for you. I'm upset because all these stupid ass men are fucking it up for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at the woman. I'm mad at the dudes because a lot of these fucked up ass dudes are fucking it up for me, for the good dudes that know how to take a woman out there, that know how to court a woman, know how to do all this shit. It's hard for me to find somebody because the fucked up ones fucked it up for the rest of us.
Yep.
So y'all should be doing the same thing. Y'all should be upset at these retarded ass women that's fucking it up for y'all. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? It does make you look bad. Trust me, it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit up here and say it don't. It does. It'll make you look bad because that's the reason why it's hard to find a date. That's the reason why dating is so fucking hard now. Because you got people that's fucking it up for everybody.
Can I ask this question? Can I just ask this? Are y'all in, like, the ones who commenting, are y'all in successful relationships? And I'm not asking you that to be petty. I'm asking you for a reason. Are y'all in successful relationships right now?
She said those women don't affect my dating life. Okay.
Are you in a successful relationship right now?
So
They certainly do.
Sonya said yes,
I
she
call
is.
I call cap I call cap on Ashana because she done told us stories about, you know, unpleasantries in the dating life within the podcast.
That's the reason why I said
And
okay. That's all I
like for
said.
instance, dudes wanting to fuck off bail and shit. Some dudes be
Why
looking
you
for
think it's
instant
like that?
gratification because so many majority of the women out here be bullshitting with them and wasting their fucking time.
That's
So
why.
now they approach every chick like that.
And also they just be out there basically damn near selling it. They all on Instagram shaking their asses and shit. So it's like, fuck it. They gonna think that all women are like that, even though they know they're wrong, but they gonna be just doing it. Like, fuck it. I mean, y'all out there selling it anyway. Y'all Instagram whole day. Why you
It
think they be on your Instagram and your Facebook? To see if you out there shaking it too.
I don't mean no disrespect, but
Me?
this is a self-evaluation comment. It is foolish thinking to think that the things that go on in our society don't have a direct reflection on us.
It does. So Ashana says no, she's not in a relationship, but she's actively dating.
So, all right.
Moment of silence.
Because I mean, it proves the point though. Like, you feel me? It proved the point. And again, Shauna, you cool. Y'all cool. Like, no hate towards no hate at all. It's just educational purpose only. You feel me? Eventually, one thing that I dislike is that a lot of the stuff that we'll say, won't nobody like a lot of the people will like just like look over it. Or they like respond from emotions or trying to get something out of us in that type of way. And you ain't gonna get that out of me. But years later, it'll take a celebrity to say the same shit that we saying, and then they blow up. Like a lot of shit that I've said personally, like at a time that I was crucified for it. 5, 6 years later, somebody else say it and they accept it and they embrace it. And I'm just saying, I ain't
5, 6 years, nigga, 5, 6 weeks.
that part too.
We say shit all the time. A few days go by like, damn, we was just talking about that. So
yeah. She said, so she actually said that it does not directly affect me what other women do. Hey, all I'm gonna just say is okay. I don't really have nothing else to say about that
What
because
we mean about affecting you, Shauna, is like it's not affecting you in terms of it's not making you an asshole, but at the same time, men have a certain thing
it affects
right now.
it affects it affects you because it affects the society that you live and date in.
Yes.
We all affected by the dumb actions by other men affect us because if if this wholesome sweet woman dates a guy, he completely fucks her over, and now here I come as a good guy to date her, and I have to deal with all of those scars that he created within her. That's going to affect me
Let me ask this
because
question. I'm sorry. If you go to a McDonald's, I'm just hypothetical, right? Because McDonald's is pretty shitty. If you go to a McDonald's and you get very bad customer service there, you have the most worst experience ever, right? And then you go to another McDonald's, it's the same thing. So far, you dealt with 5 McDonald's that were horrible, and you do 5 more. At some point, you like, I don't even want to see another McDonald's. You get my point? Do anybody get my point? It affects you. Like that person set the tone. Like, so like the guy, I'm gonna just explain it this way. Like me as a dude, and I was at this point at some point. I was like, okay, well, these niggas getting this way. They seem to get it easy this way. And I'm being a gentleman. You feel me? Like, I'm being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to be no nice guy. I'm gonna be like that too. And when I started doing that, I got more pussy. Just the truth. I'm just speaking my truth. And on top of that, like for instance, other women doing dumbass shit, and I notice it, and they being like they being easy and shit. When I go date another woman, And this is fucked up that I would get to this point, and that anybody would get to this point. But I would say to that woman, like, I'm trying to fuck or something like that immediately, or I'm looking to fuck immediately and nothing else because of the other people that set the tone for this woman. If that makes sense, bro. If that really makes sense, that's how it affects you, though.
All right. So she says, I mean, I can't read the whole thing because it's kind of cut off. But Shauna says, I don't dress like a hoe or act like a hoe. So you know, so I guess so no man will treat me as that way because I have respect for myself and I set boundaries. And she says, if you a man, don't respect. Oh, if you a man that don't respect my and they say boundaries, but I guess it's cut off the rest of the way. So I don't know what else you said because it's not showing up. It's not showing up in the Facebook thing. She's watching on Facebook, but it's not showing her comments is only showing up on YouTube. So I can't I can't read the rest of the stuff that you said. But then she
Yeah,
was like, then she's not healed and shouldn't be dating until she is fully recovered. And then Kay said, "Is that the goal though? More pussy." And he put a shake my head face.
no, it's not the goal, but it was just the point, though. You feel me? Because that's what most niggas look for when they dating. I'm telling you, that's what they look for.
It says your
This
yeah, this yeah, you can
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
about to say this is a good one, but it's getting late, and we need
yeah.
to. We might have to pick this
We
one
can do
back
this.
up though.
Yeah, we can do this on
We
another
can
one.
yeah, because we kind of transcended from from where we were originally at, so we can kind of we'll come together as a collective and we'll create some new content, basically like a new subject out of what we talking about right now. We'll bring that to y'all sometime later this week.
Yeah, we're gonna do a part 2, K. We're gonna definitely do a part 2.
Thank y'all.
Definitely.
Thank y'all for real. It's been a pleasure. Thank everyone, every last one of y'all in the comment section that was viewing. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all and love y'all.
Love y'all. Definitely. Don't
Yeah.
forget to like, share, and subscribe that YouTube. Go to
Subscribe to
that
that
YouTube.
YouTube.
Those who don't do the Facebook or if you don't do IG, you can go fuck with us on YouTube. It's the same name at Big Three Man Talk Podcast. You'll see the symbol right here in our background pop up. Go like, share, and subscribe that thing. Run these numbers up. Cause you help us run these numbers up. We ain't gonna forget you. We ain't gonna forget
We
you.
definitely ain't. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep putting out this content. We're gonna still keep doing our thing. And like, hey, like I said, like they said, we all appreciate the comments. We appreciate the people coming in and supporting us. Hey, continue to keep doing that. We gonna keep continue bringing you, you know what I'm saying, the best content we can definitely, you know what I'm saying, bring you. And like I always say at the end, if y'all want to come on to the show, let us know. Hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up in the messenger. You know what I'm saying?
We
Hit
ain't
us
hard to
up.
find.
If you got our person, if you know us personally and you got our numbers, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you following us on our personal pages, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come on, or if you just got an idea for a topic, let us know. And we can go ahead and do it. Because I actually did get a topic idea for a topic from a old um co-host that was an original co-host of the show. That she's not no longer a co-host, but I did get a topic from her too. I gotta
She
let
wasn't
you
no
know.
co-host of this show.
She was a co-host of the original show before we changed it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, not this show. You tripping.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you got any topics you want to talk about, if you know what I'm saying, because you don't want to be on the show, but you got a topic, let us know. If you want to be on the show and you got a topic, let us know. If you just want to be on the show and just roll what we want to talk about, then let us know. We'll take all comers. It
I
doesn't matter.
actually got a pretty good topic for us to do later on this week too, but we'll talk more about that, you know what I'm saying, offline.
You
But
ain't never
I
had a
got a pretty good
security
one
nigga
too.
like me.
You know what you look like?
Who?
Like a damn snitch.
Like a damn.
Right. Like a damn
Man, come
snitch.
on, man. Y'all boy look good in your damn rent house.
Where your whistles and where your whistles and baton at?
I'm trying to shine
Where
somebody.
your whistle and your light? Flashlight.
They ain't give us
We
one.
top flight security of the world, Craig.
Of the world, not the city, of the
The
world.
world.
Craig and Day Day. That shit is a classic, man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But it's been
Well,
good, man. Hey,
yeah, definitely. Always enjoy chopping it up with you fellas, man. But until next time, Big Three Man Talk Podcast, be out of here.
Tu mera mama mera, oh, oh. Tu mera mama mera, oh, oh. Tu mera mama mera.
man, what the hell is that?
That's my Haitian dance. Haitian
I mean,
slash
I'm